How's it going, YouTube? And welcome back to My Comic Life. Now, My Comic Life is a comic vlog that comes out Monday through Friday. So if you like what you see here, go hit that subscribe button. Also, I am going to be doing a giveaway where I'm going to be giving away the first issue of Gunning for Hits, issue number 1 by Image Comics, digitally on Comixology. How do you get into this little giveaway that I will be giving away on Friday? Well, first off, you have to be a subscriber. You have to hit the thumbs up button and just leave a comment. And today's question is, what are your most anticipated books for Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, which is tomorrow? So this video right here, I'm going to be doing my top 10 most anticipated books of the week. And if you notice, I had like this new little setup going, which I'm really excited about. But also, I will be doing videos on my phone because doing videos on my phone is a lot easier. And also, because I live in this RV park, the internet is not that great. But at my work, it's like really good, like excellent. So what I'm going to be doing is the days I have off, I'm going to do these type of videos. Or on days that I'm doing like a big video, like talking about a whole entire series or a whole entire volume, I'm going to do it more like this. So it'll be going back and forth, but I love now having the ability to have my webcam, have a really good mic, and hopefully this upgrades my channel just a little bit more. So let's get into my top 10 most anticipated list for showing how bad I am. Alright, so Honor and Curse is my number 10 book. This is a new number 1 by a so what I've done is I've gone off and purchased Discount Comic Book Service or books from Discount Comic Book Service, and I'm getting my super independent books. Now this is by Mad Cat Studios, and it's the story of this orphan who was adopted by this clan, and after witnessing the murder, as you can tell, I'm just reading kind of from this, but he witnessed the murder of his parents, and he's fallen in love with this one gal, and it seems like to be a really good book. But I just look at this cover, and I'm just like, that cover is so beautiful. And also, really anything with the Japanese is just so, anything with stories from Japan is just always so beautiful. So I'm really, really intrigued to get that book out. Alright, and then coming in at number 9, we have Shazam. So Shazam has been a really fun book, but I don't know about this cover though. But Shazam has been a really fun book by Jeff Johns, and also it's been Dale Eagleshaw has been the artist, and it's been a really fun book, and especially it's getting you really hyped for the Shazam movie that's coming out soon. And it does feel like Jeff Johns is taking a lot of stuff from his previous run on Shazam with the New 52, and it feels right out of there. And I like the story that's talking about these kids who also have the power of Shazam, or like different abilities or just different personas that they can take on. And it's been really fun to see these group of kids just getting on this venture where they're going into the underground, where they got the powers, and they're finding that there's this alternate world. And I think in the last issue we were left off that they got into this dimension that's all about having fun, and they're at a carnival. So I'm really intrigued to see where issue number 3 goes. Now coming in at number 8, we have Offbeats. Now this is a book that I will not be I was disappointed because this book comes out this week, but because I have the Discount Comic Book Service that sends my books once a month, for some reason, some of the books on the 27th were not shipped this month, so I'll get them next month. But I'm really excited. I just love this cover. The synopsis is that this is kind of like in the vein of Tintin, but with a Quentin Tarantino vibe. And if that is so, this book could be really something so much fun. The studio is Antarctic Press, who's putting this book out. It's by John Ward. Let's see what kind. Oh, this is his first book, and Giles Crawford. Who, let's see. Oh, and this is also his first book, or the first book that he's putting out, or that's on League of Comics Geeks website. So, really excited about this one. Just the whole Tintin and Tarantino in the 1950s crime noir. It really sounds like it could be a really good book. And then next we got Ice Cream Man, issue number 10. Ice Cream Man is a series that I have just gotten into. I went and picked up issues 2 to present. And I've just been slowly reading each and every issue. Each and every issue is just so well done. And it always feels like this one and done story, or just you get a little 2-issue story arc, and each issue is just brilliant. So, of course, I am just super stoked to see what Ice Cream Man issue number 10 is going to bring to the table. And I love how in here we got the whole Spanish. So I'm really, really excited. I wonder what else Maxwell Prince has done. Okay, Marvel Zombies, so Image Plus, some. So he has dabbled in Image in one issue. So, but this writer, I really have enjoyed his stuff up until this point. All right. And next up, we got Fantastic Four, issue number 7. Fantastic Four has been a series. I will think I will find a better way how to do this all. What's going on with my internet now? There we go. Yeah, as I told you, the internet is really sucky around here. When I went and upload videos from my phone at my place, it took me almost like 2 hours. So, where at my work, it just takes me like 4 minutes. And I'm like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. But I want to try this something new. I really dig this cover. And this whole entire idea that Galactus has come to the home place of Doctor Doom has been really intriguing, and to see the Fantastic Four team finally coming together. It feels like this is like the first true story arc, where the first 5 issues didn't seem like the true Fantastic Four. It was more like them just getting back together, and then you got the whole wedding issues. But issue number 6 and 7 felt like the true starting on point for the storylines that are going on in Fantastic Four. So up until this point, they've all been okay, except for the wedding issues. I didn't really care for them. But Fantastic Four issue number 7, I'm really, really excited for. Next up, we got Avant-Garde, issue number 2. This is a really cool story where we have this girl who just went to college, and she kind of wants to take her high school days and kind of just leave in the past and try to get on a new path and try to find who she is. And she tries to set herself up with different groups, and because she's in this art school, sports are not really the number one thing, but this girls want to set up their own like little sports league against other schools that are in like the art school, other art schools. So she's kind of iffy about this, but the characters that are in this book are so well done that I would just like, wow, this is like a really well done book. And if you got any girls that just want to get into comics, I would highly recommend Avant-Garde, because it doesn't have any foul language. It just has really good female chemistry, and Carly Usden, it really has a great sense for these characters, and I'm intrigued to see where she goes from here. Let's also see what else this Carly Usden has wrote, as you tell slowly. So, Heavy Vinyl she worked on, and this is her second series by Boom Studios. So Some good stuff right there. And coming in number 3, we have Avengers No Road Home. This series, I really cut back on my Marvel and DC. And it's funny, at this very moment, I have more DC or more Marvel books in my pull list than I do DC, which may tell you something that DC is just not hitting my fancy like I was expecting. But Marvel, with this Avengers No Road Home, I gave, like, my comic book shop, they gave me the first issue. Well, they put the first issue in my pull list, and I was kind of iffy about it. I hate what Marvel has done with their new weekly books that they put out for a couple months, and I feel like the quality is always lacking. But with Avengers No Road Home, the writing has been so solid, and the artwork has been solid as well. So I love this story that they've been telling with Hercules and his gods getting killed by this. I don't know what this girl's name is, but her and her team of the night shards of night have went and killed the gods of Hercules, and now she's come to cause chaos in on Earth. And you got these ragtag group of people that are going against her and her group. And the last issue really left off where she just was wiping the floor with the Avengers, and the last issue left off with Hawkeye lost one of his thumbs, and in comes Immortal Hulk, who's about to get revenge on Hawkeye for basically killing Bruce Banner. And even though Bruce Banner asked him to do it, but still, Immortal Hulk's like, I gotta seek my revenge on you. So I can't believe how excited I am for all these different Marvel books that I'm getting. Now, a series that's been really, really tremendous by Boom Studios. Like, this seems like it's gonna be a really good week for Boom. Firefly. I really have been digging this series. If you love Serenity, if you love the show Firefly, this is a book that I would highly, highly recommend. There we go. And look at this cover. This cover is absolutely gorgeous. It's just the whole wagon trails and the blood. Because we got our group of heroes. The Serenity has been basically, it's broken down. And so they go onto this planet. They have basically the Empire coming after them, and they, throughout the whole entire planet, everyone's told, hey, these people that are on your planet, they are wanted for war crimes. They are not to be trusted. Well, before all that happened, our group gets involved with this religious cult who says we need help getting our people to our shrines or our place of prayer, and can you help us, fend off all these people that want to hurt us? Mayhem ensues, and some kneecaps are shot off, and it's all so effing funny. I'm trying not to say that word, but it's so funny. Highly recommend people to try out Firefly. And the one DC book that I am just overly excited for, Jason Venditti has just done such a tremendous job at DC. And his Freedom Fighters have been his 12-issue maxi series, which I'm glad it's a 12-issue, has been such a breath of fresh air. We're put into an alternate Earth where the Nazis won World War II. In the first issue, we get to see the Freedom Fighters go in and try to take back the United States. Well, it all falls apart, and the team is killed on television, and a warning to anybody else that if you're going to go against the Nazi United States, or whatever they're calling themselves now, you are going to die. And then issue number 2 takes place 50 some odd years after that whole event, and everyone has accepted the whole Nazi regime, and then a whole new group of freedom fighters has come into play. And issue number 2, which is such balls to the wall action, and such it had such a good story that it wants to tell about how America, even though we are in our darkest moments, we can still rise up and be better people. And it's just such a good book, and the artwork by Eddie Barrows is just really, really, really well done. So highly, I love this cover. This cover is just really beautiful. And then coming in at number 1 is a book that hasn't come out in the last 2 months, and that is Juke Joint issue number 3. T. Franklin, she is writing such a good book. We have this woman in the 1940s where she has a juke joint. This is a place where people can go to dance, to have fun, and also, like, let's say that you're a gay man and you want to get out those emotions and you want to be yourself. You can be yourself there and know that you're in a safe place. And if you do go against the rules and cause trouble, well, more than likely, you are going to not make it throughout the whole entire night because you're going to be dead. And then you come to find out that the people that are working for her, specifically the females that are working for her, they are almost like a vampires or the succubus, and she's the ringleader. And this woman who is being beat by her husband, and her child's being beat, she goes to this woman that runs this juke joint, and she goes to her begging for her to help her in her case and to kill her husband. And she tells her, hey, just know that you can't go back on your word. You know, like what you just told me. If you want this to be really done, leave the window open with a little red cloth at the window that lets me know that you want this done, and it will be done. And it was done. And it's just a brutal, brutal story that is so beautifully done. And it's not like this man-hate book. It's just a good story. And I would highly recommend, if you can't find issue number 1 and 2, because I think it would be kind of hard, but this is an Image book, so it is possible. Go out, find the issue number 1 and 2, or go out and read it digitally, and see what I see, because it's just a series. I hear no one talking about it, but it's just so damn good. So that was my top 10. I'm really excited about this up and coming week. It's a huge week, but most of these books that I have on my pull list, as you can tell, it keeps on just going. It's like $115, this pull list. But most of these comics I got on Discount Comic Services for a really good price. Not for like this $4, almost like for $2.30. So I feel like that's the way I'm going to be going kind of for now on these books that I don't need day one. I'll go in like Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal, I don't need day one. I think I am enjoying the story, but not enough to like say I need it now. So any of the books that I need now, I will still be picking up day one at my local comic book store. But anything that I don't need, or anything that just seems like, I want to continue the story, but I don't want to pay a ridiculous price or a full price, I'll buy it on Discount Comic Book Service. Like, I really cannot wait for Off Beats. Off Beats looks so good. I think I may have put it too low on the list. But, hey, I have to wait a whole entire month. But it will be sure damn worth it. So, if you like what you've seen here, rate, comment, subscribe. As always, I am going to be doing my giveaway, where if you want to get into the running for Gunning for Hits issue number 1, which I'll send to you digitally through Comixology, go tell me what are the books that you're most anticipated for, and leave a thumbs up and be a subscriber, and you every single time you leave me a thumbs up with each and every video that I try to do every single day, and with a new question I'll have that you'll leave an answer for or have a question of your own, you get your name in that running again and again and again. And hopefully this is like a little way just to grow my channel, and hopefully you enjoy the journey that we're on. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with new comic book day, which is like, yeah! So I'll see you guys tomorrow on My Comic Life.